All right. We're back with more Mind, Body, and Soul here on Be100radio.com. Word of Wisdom Wednesdays with your girl T-Love, DJ Waffles, and our very special guest and his friends, the Clinician. So, explain first before we go any further, how did you get that name?
All right, so the clinician means basically counselor. Okay. I'm a mental health therapist, so that's actually what I do for a living. So basically, I wanted to heal the mental conduit of the mind and the soul. So that's what a clinician does. So
Isn't he perfect for this show? And the body. You work out?
You feel me? Oh yeah. Hey, 5 miles a day.
I can't help you with that one.
5 miles a day.
Okay. Keep that to yourself. Okay, so you actually do mental health counseling.
Yeah.
Who do you work with?
I work for an agency called Family Ties.
Okay, adolescents.
I work with youth. I work with teenagers, and in certain cases, I do work with adults.
Okay, I used to be a psych tech for. Then I was a certified behavior specialist. Then I advanced to. I took some courses and did that for Lake Sumter Mental Health. Okay. Which is now called Life Streams, but I used to work with adolescents and
work with
Alzheimer's. No, the elderly.
The elderly, okay.
Yeah, the mental ill comes in all shapes and sizes.
It really does.
Ages, colors, it doesn't matter. Okay, really does. Yeah. So I got to, soar my roots. They said I was crazy, and I should.
Well, you got to have like a certain level of understanding. I would call it of people's. Mentality.
I would have the patients up dancing, having fun. They'd be like, they're supposed to be listening to the water. Who want to listen to waterfall? Go to sleep. They want to have fun, enjoy. So I would have them. And but the way I did it, they would come up out of their shell and be having fun, and they loved having me around. So, and I don't. Anyway. Okay, but anyway, so actually, tell us how you got started in. The spoken word poetry, because you said you started off with poetry and you're originally from North Carolina, correct?
Yeah, shout out Lumberton, North Carolina. Yeah, so basically what got me into it was, I went to undergrad in Charlotte, and there used to be this little poetry spot called the Wind Up. Okay. And I would just used to go over there and perform and, do my thing or whatever. It was actually more therapeutic for me because I was dealing with a lot of stress, with school and work and how I'm gonna make it. So poetry was my outlet. So after I graduated, I moved here to Atlanta, and I saw that they had a huge movement here with poetry. It was even bigger.
Okay, let me stop you there, because being from North Carolina, poetry wasn't that. Because for me, for Florida, when growing up, poetry was not,
really
people
popular.
looked at you crazy if you did spoken word or poetry. Yeah, so it's a big difference when you come and then you're embraced by so many other artists. Right. Because you could have your rap man, what the heck that is, and just other people like singers or whatever, like, man, nobody want to hear that. That's what I was told.
Exactly.
So it was, so at what age did you actually start writing poetry?
Oh, I've been writing since I was 7.
Okay.
I've been writing since I was 7. Like, I've been writing for a minute. Listening to Nas's Illmatic was what got me into.
And I can't. You can too. I did a remix to that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, don't tell nobody. Okay, so at 7 years old, you started writing.
7 years old.
Do you remember your first piece?
Yes, but you would never hear it. It was more special somewhere.
Yeah, it always starts. Mine was for my parents. I was in the 4th grade, and it was for my parents, and I ended up winning a poetry contest. So.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
okay.
I remember that poem.
Yeah, I remember mine too, but it was.
It was a haiku.
Haiku. A lot of people sleep on haikus, but it takes creativity to do a really good haiku.
Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing, baby. I didn't know nothing about poetry. All I knew is I was creative with words and putting words together. And, I don't remember exactly how old I was. Maybe about 10, 4th grade. So, my mother and father don't have to bother to give me what I want, but they do. That's what I like to say.
I attribute my mom and my dad a lot to my writing, just because I used to read a lot of comic books, just growing up, and believe it or not, comic books actually have a vast vocabulary. So every time I ask my mom or dad something like, what does that mean? Look it up. This is before Google. Like, y'all got Google now.
Go to the dictionary.
Go to the dictionary. So I would look it up. I find out that word. I'm like, what if I can make that word rhyme? That would be kind of cool. So I'll just use that.
So you try to play with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's kind of like where I kind of got the idea of, putting vocabulary into a lot of my rhymes and everything like that. So.
Well, I think you're a very talented young man.
Thank you. Thank you.
And very creative and inspiring.
I appreciate it.
At 24 years old, you got it going on.
Thank you. A little bit older than that, but thank you.
Oh, okay. Well,
that was a couple years ago. That was a couple years ago. I'm 27 now.
27?
Yeah,
you look like a baby. You look like a baby.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
You're like about 18 years old.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm 21.
There you go. Hey.
Yeah. Forever.
Forever
21. Okay. And my job is done. My son. Okay, I was actually reading an article that you did an interview, a magazine interview. And you said something that really touched me. Never compromise anything for anyone. That was a comment that you made.
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Well, I feel a lot of times people, I'm just saying in general, are afraid to be who they are, or afraid to do what they're put on this earth to do.
Right.
I feel that there's sometimes too much compromising to the point where you lose yourself, and I feel that it's important to stay true to self and stay true to who you are, no matter what. People may not get it now, but they'll understand it later. Like me, I'm sorry. Like if you listen to my music, a lot of things I talk about are topics that you probably wouldn't be used to hearing. Like I talk about stuff I like. Like I actually talk about anime, I talk about comic books, talk about video games. I also talk about political issues as well, but I think it's important just to be true to yourself, as a person.
Right.
I think a lot of people are doing things that they weren't meant to do on this earth, which is causing them unhappiness.
Being followers instead of leaders.
There you
go.
go.
We're called to be lead.
Exactly.
And not follow. But if you're following somebody that's going to cause you to want to inspire you to be a leader.
Exactly.
So not to be following up under them, and you know what I'm saying, where you got to sell yourself short. So I really, really love that comment that you made, because so many times in life people compromise themselves and try to be something that they're not.
Exactly. And that's me all day. Like I don't try to pretend to be anything I'm not. I'm a college kid. I actually went to Clark for graduate school, got my master's degree, so I'm educated, but then also I like to have fun. I like to play video games, watch anime, read comic books, but then I'm also into what's going on in our world and our communities, which is why I've started a nonprofit called Project Smarten Up.
Okay, well, tell us about that.
Okay, so basically Project Smarten Up is an organization to combat social injustice against our communities today. We actually just held our event earlier this year with none other than Tavis Smiley at the World Congress Center in downtown Atlanta to have a panel discussion on not just talking about issues, but how can we be more proactive in our communities to prevent certain things from happening, especially with everything that's been going on as of recent.
Okay, and you also stated to restore the lives in our community with mental health service. We are very personal people, and it will take a personal approach.
Yeah, I feel that I'm very more hands-on. Like a lot of times, not what I've learned in school, but a lot of stuff I learned textbook-wise, I really don't use in the real world. Right. If you go in there trying to use textbook knowledge to going into people's homes, they looking at you like you crazy. I'm talking about psychoanalytic theory. You looking at me like, what is that, bro? I don't know what you're talking about. You coming into my home. So
you can't relate.
You can't relate. So you meet these people where they're at, and I meet kids where they're at, and I incorporate a lot of my music and a lot of music therapy into the youth because they relate to that. And I play different types of music just to see how it makes them feel. Like I used to work at Department of Juvenile Justice System. So a lot of these kids come from single parent households. So I played Tupac's Dear Mama, and I asked them how that make them feel, like just to kind of relate to them and meet them where they're at. So I use a lot of music to relate to my kids.
Okay, so we were talking about the substance of music and how I said music is power.
Very much so.
And how we can empower our youth.
Yes.
To motivate them to be better. You're actually planting seeds within them when you go to them on their level.
Yes.
And you have music of substance to kind of motivate them, because there's so much negativity out there in the world through music, television. So when we have artists like you, we should put you up on a pedestal you know, and just embrace you with the love that you have and the knowledge that you're giving and the seeds that you're planting within our youth, as well as our communities.
Thank you.
You know, and taking that approach. And I love that you said that we're taking the approach to, we need to get on people's level to understand where they're coming from. And, you know, we have prisoners who actually call in here, you know, and they, you know, my life, you know, is not the best. I made bad choices in my life, but that's not who I am today. Those were choices that I made. But so many people in our community, in our society, we're so judgmental on people who make bad choices instead of uplifting them. And all it takes is a word.
You bring up a great point. I think a lot of the times it's environmental. Like I look at our people, you know, in low socioeconomic status communities. So a lot of times what I do with my kids is, you know, I go to their home, but I like to take them out of that environment to show them different places. Some kids are like 13, 14, have never even seen a college, but stay 2 miles down from Clark, Atlanta.
Right.
Never seen the college. And, you know, I'll take them out there to show them and expose them to different things, or I'll take them to the museum or the aquarium just so they can get a visual and show that, hey, your environment does not define you. You know, it does not reinforce. You're beyond that. And that's what I try to do with a lot of my kids, you know, but unfortunately a lot of them, they become products of their environment due to lack of knowledge, lack of understanding, lack of reinforcement in our educational systems, lack of reinforcement at home. And I think that plays a big part in their social development.
I agree. Wow.
So
I agree. Because we don't want them to be the ones, you know, who are calling in from the prison system.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So you're a part of the solution
to
stop the problem.
Prevention. That's why I love working with them when I'm young. And even the music I make, you know, is catered a lot to that. I want people, even when I have my kids listen to my music, I want them to dissect and research my lyrics. Like I used to, you know, listen to music, and I used to always want to research things. I didn't know what reciprocity was when I listened to Lauryn Hill. I didn't know what that meant. But I researched it and understood. You know, I found out what apartheid meant. And I think that's important. And, you know, there's the balance with everything. So it's cool to turn up, but then also, you know, when you want to lay back and really digest something, you know, I want to feel like, you know, people are getting smarter as they listen to my music. So Smarten Up is the concept. And I actually have a video out called Smarten Up, where I'm promoting as a single in conjunction with my other single, The Mellow. You know, from my new album, The Quest for Hip Poetry, which can be found on iTunes, Amazon, and CD Baby.
I love it because you know what I'm saying. We need you here. I hope the prisoners call in. You know what I'm saying. And I hate to say that, but that's where they call from. And is it North Carolina, DJ Waffles?
Yeah, North Carolina.
They're in North Carolina. They call in. They're murderers. And they convicted murderers. That's what allegedly they're in prison for. And my thing is to redirect their path and stop the revolving door. Just like you're being a solution. We all can be a solution. We're not being judgmental, but we're trying to empower them to make a change in their lives. No matter what they did in their past, they still have a future long as they're blessed to wake up. And on that note, we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back with more of The Clinician and his friends. All right. More Mind, Body, and Soul. This is your girl T-Love here on Be100radio.com with my boy DJ Waffles, and we have The Clinician in the building.
What's up?
All right, but before we go any farther, I'm gonna let you introduce. I keep seeing your friends are here. Just tell who we have in the building.
Okay, so to the left of me, you got my homeboy, Cool Cash, man, from Philly, repping it. You know what I'm saying? Give him a shout out, Cash. Know what I mean? Alright. He's a dope, phenomenal MC, man. You know, dope lyricist. To the right of me, I got my homegirl, Asia Soleil. Me and her have done so much work together. We actually did an EP together called The Gray Area, which is also out on my Reverb Nation page. And phenomenal artist. She's on 3 of my tracks on the Quest for Hip Poetry album, which can be found on iTunes, Amazon, CD Baby, Google Play. She's a phenomenal artist, very versatile.
Okay, so we get a sample of something, right? Before we leave out
sample
here.
of what?
Of what you guys are working on, or gifts, talents.
Well, see, that's that we got that cooking up right now. We're gonna save that for a little bit later. But you can listen to what some of our collaborations on the Quest for Hip Poetry album.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying, which is on.
And we're gonna get into that, the hip poetry, and how that was discovered by you. But before that, let's take this call. Caller. Hello. Caller.
Hello?
Yes, you're live on the air with your girl T-Love here on Be100radio.com. We got the Clinician in the building.
Hi, T-Love. What's up, the Clinician? This is your girl, Takia Ali, calling from Brooklyn, New York, and I'm in my classroom right now for my students. They have a everybody, what's that on there? 1, 2, 3. They said, hey, Eli.
Hey, kids. Hey, how's it going, Brooklyn? What's up? Love from the NYC.
All right. I love it.
I just wanted to do some love and just say that I'm very proud of all the moves that you're making. What's up, Asia? So ready, cool.
Hey, what's going on?
So are y'all actually listening, tuned in, and watching us?
We are actually streaming you live right now.
Well, let's put our hearts up. You know we do the hearts here. Put your hearts up. Everybody put your hearts up. We love y'all so much, and we thank y'all so much. Hopefully y'all are having fun here while, we being silly over here on Be100 Radio with your girl T-Love and the Clinician. And we thank y'all so much for tuning in. Anything else you want to say?
Thanks for the loves. I appreciate it, yo. Coming from Brooklyn and everything. Hold it down for you, boy. We got more on the way in the movement. Come on.
We coming back to see you too.
I'm proud of you, love. I have you on the radio station, so it's all about Be100 Radio right now. New York to HBL, baby. That's how we do it.
We hey, I got a message for the kids. T-Love I want them to act on the T-Love movement and be contagious and spread the love. And that's plant a seed of love, uproot any weeds, which is negativity, be contagious and spread the love. So plant seeds, uproot weeds, be contagious, and spread the love. The T-Love movement. Much love to y'all. Thank y'all so much.
They smiling and they say thank you. Can you shout out PJ High School in Brooklyn?
PJ High School in Brooklyn, New York. All right. I love it. Thank y'all. That was beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
That was beautiful.
She cool people, man.
Okay, well, we got so T-Love better be good. Got kids listening. I love y'all. I'm be good.
Love the kids.
Yeah, we love the kids.
We love kids.
I still, I'm human. I'm not perfect. But we got to be mindful. We have the youth of the kids. Watch me. I'm making stuff Yes, the truth. We kicking truth. We kicking knowledge. We kicking love over here on Be100 Radio because T-Love, the Clinician, and DJ Waffles,
Asia Soleil,
Cool Cash. We love the kids.
Love the kids.
Okay, we planting seeds in them. We don't want them to be calling in from the penitentiary. We want to stop it in the tracks.
And that's so real. Like I said, me and my friends of even with Project Smart Enough, are trying to put things together. Like a young brother, man, he has a financial literacy course that he's running for free to teach these young sisters and brothers how to run their own business and create their own legacies. By taking the bull by the horns, so.
And speaking of taking the bull by the horns, we're going to go ahead, speed up a little bit.
Okay, cool.
But you actually took the bull by the horn when you completed your album.
Yes.
Paying bills.
Yes.
Providing, buying food.
Oh, yeah.
Doing all that.
Oh, yeah.
But you
real.
created a masterpiece.
Thank you.
Album. Working at Walmart.
Yes, I did. Working at Walmart for minimum wage, $7.25 an hour. While I'm in school.
Every 2 weeks.
Every two weeks. Sometimes I ain't get the bonus for the holidays.
Okay.
But for real though, to me, everything happens for a reason. And I remember Kanye's Spaceship. That's so real to me. You working these shifts, trying to live your dream. And but to be honest, Walmart was probably one of the best things that happened to me in terms of networking. If it wasn't for Walmart, I wouldn't have met Cool Cash or Asia Soleil. I wouldn't have met my producer. Shout out to the homie Alan Poe, man. produced the
So y'all all was working at Walmart?
We all worked at Walmart.
Yes.
All
Really?
of us was working
Yes.
at Walmart. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. So we got a Walmart.
Yes. Straight up.
No.
I got issue with
No.
Walmart right now, but much
Exactly.
love to
No.
Walmart.
Yeah.
But no, it's real though, because you really trying to live. You really believe in something so much that you sacrifice everything into it. And it's just like, man, you know, like, how am I gonna make it? There's plenty of nights where I'm eating nothing but ramen noodles and, you know what I'm saying, chicken noodle soup and, you know, all kinds of craziness. But we and you find out what you can put together when you're hungry.
Right.
But
That's a little hot dog.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the brother can't cook. Brother can't cook anyway. But
Get an 88-cent pack of hot dogs, a box of ramen noodles,
and the burritos, them 69 cent burritos.
Yeah, $2 for $1.
You know, you know.
Yeah, you better save some change
It's
with
real.
$2 for $1. But anyway, but the struggle is real.
Struggle is
and
real.
you surpassed that. You moved on, and here you are today. So you went through the struggle.
Yes.
You went through the storm.
Yes.
Okay, and you didn't give up. You ain't go out there and sell no drugs.
Nope.
You ain't go out there.
Nope.
You had a mission to inspire people with your new music called hip poetry.
Hip poetry. Yeah, like just for people who don't know what that is, like hip poetry is just basically a fusion of hip hop, rap, mixed with spoken word over, you know, live soulful instrumentals. You know, like I just want to expand the confounds of poetry. A lot of times I feel that poets are the unsung artists, you know, in this culture today. You know, we don't, you know, unfortunately I feel that they're not getting enough due. You know, like, you know, there's not a Gil Scott-Heron of this time. You know, back in the day, Gil Scott-Heron was right along with everybody else getting as much credit, but we're not getting that right now. So I really wanted to bring that to the forefront through subliminal melodic sonic sound with hip poetry and rap cadence mixed together. So
right. So rap is actually rhythm and poetry for those who don't know.
Exactly.
Rhythm and poetry. So you bring music to poetry, and they called it rap.
Exactly, but I think with my style though, it's more of like along the lines of it's unorthodox in the sense I don't ride beats, I am the rhythm. So it's built around me, like as opposed to I listening to a beat and I'm just gonna rock with it. Nah, like I create my flow, the beat follows me. Because I am the rhythm.
Right. All right. I love it. He's the rhythm and he's the poetry. And his new sound, his new vibe, hip poetry. We're gonna DJ Waffles. Can we get a little sample? This is one I was listening to, his CD, and I selected one that really just kind of touched me. I love the music. I love the vibe. Put me in the mind of KRS-One, De La Soul a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's an honor, you know, because
that is an honor. That is
you know
an honor.
the lyrics that these people kick. Okay, y'all just check this out. The mellow.
Be100.
Okay, hold on. All right. DJ Waffles.
I like this.
All right. The mellow, the clinician. Now, if that's not taking you back to the I mean, like that's just like what we need today. Like really,
thank you,
I love that vibe. I love that style. It's so unique and it's so creative and it's so just inspiring.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really means a lot.
That just brings me back to what we need, substance in our music. You know what I'm saying? I ain't smoking on a blunt. You feel me? I pull out my gat and shoot you like that. All that. We ain't trying to hear that. So, that's not what I vibe off of. I vibe off of things that, inspire.
Sustenance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sustenance. Sustenance. How you say it?
Sustenance.
Sustenance.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
I don't know. Yeah.
Substance. But anyway, hold that thought. We got a call on the line. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
This is Justin Hempstead. I'm calling out of Managua, Nicaragua.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for calling in here on Be100 Radio, Mind, Body, and Soul. Okay.
What's up, man? Shout out.
Oh, my good people.
Oh, nothing much, my brother. Shout out. Project Smarten Up.
We down here in Nicaragua. I'm at my boy Alejandro Castillo's wedding, and so I had to call in and show my love and support for you.
Yo, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Means so much, my brother. This is the brother that actually partnered with me for the Project Smarten Up. Okay. It's just as much his baby as it is mine, so I appreciate that love, man. Thank you so much.
All right, Project Smarten Up. I love it. So thank you so much for calling in. We love you.
Definitely.
Love.
All right.
Okay, where are you again?
I'm in Managua, Nicaragua.
Nicaragua.
All right.
Wow.
Don't bring back no boat.
Man.
Make sure you wear your mask. Anyway, we love you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you for calling.
Shout out my homeboy Alejandro Castillo. It's his wedding.
All right.
I can't say that. I can't say that. Say it again.
Alejandro Castillo.
Congratulations.
Thank
Getting
you.
married. All right.
Thank you.
Much love. I love it.
Thank you, man.
You got much love. People calling from where?
Nicaragua.
Where is that?
Nicaragua.
Central America.
Okay, yeah, you know.
Okay.
He's from Africa. Go me. Okay, we got another call.
Oh, cool.
This your girl T Love. You're live on the air. Talk to me.
What's up, T Love? It's Brandon Barnes.
Hi, Brandon. How are you?
I'm doing great. Shout out to DJ Waffles. I'm on my way up there.
All right.
Okay.
Brandon, is this good?
T Love, what's today's topic?
well, we have the clinician in the building, and he's
What's up?
a new style of hip poetry. And he's vibing here with us. He got people calling, the elementary kids calling. Is it elementary?
Yeah, elementary.
PJ Elementary from New York. He got somebody from Nicaragua calling in. And we just, planting seeds as usual, uprooting the weeds and being contagious.
I know that's right. Wow, much respect to you.
Appreciate that.
We wish you were here.
I'm on my way there now.
Okay, well, hopefully you'll make it in before we leave off the air, but leave us with a word of wisdom.
Word of wisdom. Be aware of your surroundings, for people are after you. Think about it.
They after me. Oh, Lord. Sound like some damn zombies to me.
You know.
All right.
All right.
They after me in a blessing way or a negative way?
Excuse me?
They in a negative way, because that could go both ways.
Negative and positive. That's the reality of it.
Okay. Well, yeah, we got the snakes and we got the
sparrows.
Yes. All right.
Alright, so listen to me. I would love to meet your guest up there. I'm on my way.
All right. Much love.
Cool.
All right.
All right.
Oh.
All right. That's Brandon.
Loving, man. Loving the
Miss
energy.
Anthony's son.
Okay, I'm loving the energy, man.
Yeah.
Loving it.
Well, we love you.
Thank you.
I mean, the energy that you give out. You know what I'm saying? You create this atmosphere. You create your That's right. Put the Okay, so we really, really loving your style of music.
Thank you. For real.
And I really wish you much success.
Thank
and
you.
we definitely going to put you in rotation.
Oh,
and every
appreciate
single
it.
song on this album, I'm sure, is hot. I only got through a few, the
Okay.
first like 6, just to listen to, but the Mellow was my favorite.
Thank
I
you.
wanted to actually hear, you got one called Battlefield.
Yeah, I was trying to look it up on my
Yeah.
email, but but basically I have a lot of tracks. Like I actually have 2 other singles out. Like I stated before, I have "Smarten Up," which you can find that on YouTube. It's actually a video, like an actual video. Shout out to Epic Life for producing "Smarten Up," and I have another track called "Sunrise," which is a little bit more of a slower track for the ladies. Where I actually shot that with Asia Soleil at Tybee Island. You know, beautiful beach scenery. So you can check out both of those videos on YouTube in conjunction to promote my album, The Quest for Hip Poetry. But I have a lot of tracks. You know, you're gonna get a little bit of everything. I got a little bit of rock in there. I got a little bit of Asiatic sounds. I have a little bit of, you know, soul. I have that 90s feel that you love so much. You know, so I try to give my listeners a little bit of everything, and I want them to feel like they've been on a quest by the time they've listened to the whole project. And I can't say enough shout out to the homie Alan Poe. You know what I'm saying? That brother and me had such a great chemistry. It was almost like Gangstar, Rakim, you know, and Eric B. You know, just had that dope connection. It's so hard to find that producer that really gets you to the point where he knew what to play, what kind of beat I wanted before I even said it. So it was just like a really great chemistry.
And I have to say, you never know who working at Walmart or McDonald's.
Never know.
Taco Bell.
Never know.
That's a lot of talent.
Okay, okay. So don't be looking down on people just because they may have a
That's right.
little 9 to 5 or a blue
Don't
collar
sleep.
job.
That's
Okay,
real.
don't
That's right.
sleep on us.
Don't
Okay,
sleep.
That's real.
okay. I'll clean toilets if I have to and still
Yeah.
strive to
Did-
survive
hey,
to
you
get
know?
what I want.
Yeah.
Okay,
Absolutely.
but thank God I ain't have to do that. But I will if I had to.
Yes.
Okay, because I have a purpose in life and I don't mind struggling to get to what I need to get to.
It's a means to an
ma'am.
end. Means
Right.
to an end.
So yeah, so who would ever think, you know, Walmart, especially y'all who think y'all better than thou,
Exactly.
okay?
Exactly.
All y'all holier than not saying, you know, not talking about religious folks, but just people that's so judgmental, you know.
You gotta keep it on the humble. You gotta
Exactly,
keep it on the
people.
humble.
You know, if you ain't driving a certain car or
Yep.
making a certain income or, you know, you
feel
ain't worthy.
That's real.
But
Yeah.
what, you the judge?
Yeah. That,
Us.
can't look down.
You ain't nothing. Okay. But anyway, we're gonna get that. And I want to say, you know what? We got it, Waffles. You stupid. You very stupid. And it, you know, it's an acronym. And you know, 2 Chainz. Y'all all stupid. And I'm gonna just say this right here, and I want y'all to sing.
Okay.
Get his face while I'm saying this to him, please. You're stupid. Very stupid. Okay, and I want y'all to sing this song with me. I'm stupid. Y'all sing I'm stupid, okay? Y'all ready?
I ain't stupid though.
No, you're not. Not dictionary.
She being
stupid,
subliminal. It's subliminal.
Yeah, but I'm trying to
Okay.
see if she's trying to play a game where it's like, oh, are we gonna follow her and say we stupid?
Okay, y'all ready? I'm stupid. Yeah, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Yeah, I'm stupid. It's an acronym. Come on, y'all.
Okay.
I'm stupid. Stupid stands for strong, talented, unique, positive, independent divas and dons. Stupid.
I'm
You
stupid
take
all
the
day.
negative and turn it into a positive. So if they calling you stupid, say, damn right. I'm stupid. I'm strong. I'm talented. I'm unique. I'm positive. I'm independent. I'm a diva. And you a don. Now, I ask you again.
I'm stupid.
I'm stupid.
I'm
Next time one of your classmates call you stupid, you tell them, yes, I'm stupid. I'm strong. I'm talented. I'm unique.
Yes.
Positive. Independent. Because I ain't depending on you asking you for lunch money. And little girls and boys, you're a diva, done. That's a boss.
There you go.
All right. So you take control of your life and you be that.
Love it.
And no matter what negativity they put in your life, you say, hey, you flip the script on them. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're doing. So it's smart.
Yeah.
We're taking the negativity and turning it into a positive message.
There you go.
So be smart.
Beautiful. Smart enough. Smart enough.
I loved your face. playing. We get them every time. Because people be wanting to like, who the heck this talking to? But anyway, we love you. We thank you guys so much for coming by.
Thank you for having
now, again, give us all. Can we get all your social media? We're gonna start with Asia.
Yes, this is Asia Soleil. You can catch me on Facebook, Instagram, Asia Soleil. That's ASIASOULE. Look out for my video. I got the videos with the Clinician, of course, on YouTube, and I got a lot of stuff coming to you very, very soon. My debut album, Natural High, will be coming out next year, beginning of next year. So stay tuned for that.
Nice.
All right.
It's the World Free Cash. I got a single pushing right now called Mr. Brothers actually. It made it was like number 6 on forgot the thing, but I'm drawing a blank. But yeah, look me up on Instagram, Cool Cash TV, Cash with a K. And pretty much it.
Well, we love your energy. He just said he's so suave. Look at him. We can't even see him on camera. We finna put you. It's dead? Okay, well, so where we got the other camera? Okay, let's scoot over a little bit so the world can see you.
Cool Cash.
Okay, there you go. Now turn the microphone around a little bit. Cool Cash. That's Cool Cash. Say what's up. Now say what you got to say so the world can put a face.
Follow me on Instagram, Cool Cash TV, Cash with a K. And
Gucci belt.
Turn up.
Turn up.
Hold on.
Turn up. Gucci belt. Gucci belt.
I got the single Gucci belt.
Support independent hip hop.
Yeah, just don't go by the title of the song. You gotta listen to it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But yeah, it's a dope track.
Gucci belt.
For the club.
All right, Gucci belt. Turn up. All right. DJ Waffle. All right.
So yeah, my name is The Clinician. You can find me on www.reverbnation.com/The Clinician. So that's TheCliniCian. And you can also find me on Facebook at The Clinician. You can find me on Instagram at The Clinician1. And you can follow me on Twitter at Clinician130.
All right, you want to get your social media? But what we're going to do now, I'm the girl T Love. You can follow me on Instagram, and my Facebook name is on my Instagram, which is TLOVE2171. Again, that is T Love 2171. TLOVE2171. Much love to you guys. But now we're going to do the word of wisdom. So where we plant a positive seed, we give a word of encouragement. We're going to start with DJ Waffle.
It's me, the clinician, promoter of peace, but please don't mistake my passive nature for incongruence. Rather elevates my meditative states of high chakra prudence to become greatness and self-endowed with clarification, summarizing the compounds of life with inquisitive abbreviation. Critics say my vocabulary is too scholastical.
Even if you have to eat ramen noodles every day and work with Walmart.
There you go.
Stay focused.
Gotta do it, man.
All right, do what you gotta do till you get to where you need to be. All right. Bakamara, you want to give a word of wisdom?
What I just have to say is, but you've been down the same mean that you can never come up. Life, life is something that, we all go through some things in life. But most things in life, just like you were saying, trust it. Don't think that, all the time just go with your mind, don't listen to what people tell you.
Right.
Exactly. Because if you're going to listen to what people tell you, you will never get to where you are. The goal is in your hands. So if you really want to go down over that thing, ask for the goal to dig the ground and try to get the goal out of the ground and go so that people can see you.
I like that.
All right, thank you. All right.
Yeah, man, just follow your heart. Don't let nobody tell you different.
Okay.
Follow your heart. Don't let nobody tell you different. Just keep grinding. Do what you gotta do.
I love it.
Frederick Douglass said there can be no struggle without progress. So I just really just leave that word of wisdom with you, that quote with you, just for the mere fact that in order to, if you're not struggling, you're not progressing. They work one and the same. It's not going to be handed to you, so you gotta continue to struggle to progress.
Work hard for what you want.
There you go.
Okay, and you ain't gotta do it in an illegal way, like
you ain't got
You ain't gotta get out there and go sell some t-shirts. Hey, wash the car. Do what you gotta do, but do it in a legal way where it ain't hurting nobody else or taking nobody else's life or whatever, or putting nobody else in jeopardy. Do what you gotta do for you. I love it.
Thank
Struggle.
you.
Progressive. All right, Asia.
Well, I'll just say this: if God is all you have all you need.
Woo!
Amen. Powerful. Amen.
Amen. I love it.
Amen. There you
go.
I need some money, though. Please help me.
Please.
No. Okay. On the serious note, we're going to continue to plant seeds. I'm going to leave you with T-Love famous quote. Plant the seeds, uproot the weeds, and continue to be contagious and spread the love. And we thank y'all so much for tuning in to Mind, Body, and Soul.
Thank you
so much, Clinician.
Thank you so
Eli.
much. Thank you.
All right, Martin, much love. Y'all
you.
take care. We'll see y'all same time, same place. Friday. Much love.
Much love.